Hi, in this video we're going to cover setting up the FM accounting link file with a Xero OAuth 2 app so you can connect FileMaker with the Xero API. So I've got my FM accounting link solution open and I'm going to go to my organization screen and I'm just going to move that over there. So this is all empty, so I'm going to need to create some credentials on the Xero website and copy and paste some things and then authenticate and we'll be away. So over in my web browser, I've logged into the developer.xero.com website with my Xero account, and I've clicked on My Apps, and this is where we go to create a brand new app. So I don't have any at the moment, so I'm just going to click the New App button, and I'm going to give it a name. So I'm going to call this FM Accounting Link Demo, and for this one, we're just going to use the web app, the standard auth code option. Now I'm going to copy some URLs. I'm going to copy just my website URL to start with, so I'm just going to copy and paste that, save me typing it. So you just put in your company website here and the redirect URI. So this needs to be exactly the same as whatever you enter into this field over in the FM accounting link file. Now this can be your website or another website. It just needs to start with HTTPS is the other main requirement. If you're not sure what to use, feel free to use our default URL, which is just the link to the FM accounting link website over here. So I'm just going to paste that in and I'll agree to the terms and conditions and we'll create an app. Okay, so the app has been created. Now I need to go and generate some credentials and copy those over into this client ID and client secret fields here. So to do that, I need to go to the configuration tab over here and I get my client ID. So I'm just going to click copy and we're going to go and paste that across, and then I need a client secret, so I'll need to generate one for the first time, and once again I'm just going to go copy and paste that into the client secret field. Now with the client secret, you'll only get to see that once, so as soon as you save and move away from this screen, that will be obfuscated, so you won't be able to copy and paste it again. In that situation, you just need to go and create a new one. That's no problem at all. Okay, so I've got my credentials. I think we're ready to authenticate. Yep, so we'll come back to the FM accounting link file and I'm just going to click the authenticate button. And I'm going to log into my Xero account, just like you normally would. So put in my username and password. Okay, then you've got to enter your two-factor authentication code. Okay, now if you just have one organization, in this case I've just got the demo company that I'm using here, you will just get prompted to allow access. If you have multiple companies, you get a little pop-up menu here and you can choose which organization to approve access to. So I'm just going to go allow access, and if that all works, it's going to take me back to my redirect URI, which in my example was the FM accounting link website. And once that's happened, you just need to click the continue button, and that's going to go and complete the authentication process. So now it's generated an access token and a refresh token and a tenant ID. The tenant ID is just the Xero organization ID. You can see the access token is good for 30 minutes, so it needs to be refreshed every 30 minutes. And we have a refresh token, and that's used to refresh the access token, and that refresh token is valid for 60 days. So our scripts handle all the refreshing of the token, so as long as you're making a request to Xero once every 60 days, these tokens will continue to be refreshed automatically. So let's go and quickly test that it works. So if I just go and click update organization from Xero, you can see that was successful. It's come back and given me my Xero organization name, and another quick test is go to the accounts tab, maybe tax rates, and just import some of the configuration setup data, and you can see that was successful. So at this point I know everything's working successfully and the two platforms are now talking to each other. And if I go back to Xero and go to the main Xero web app, if I go to settings, there's a connected apps option, and I can see the list of apps that are connected to this particular Xero organization, and there's the FM accounting link demo that we just set up a few minutes ago. And if you ever wanted to remove that connection, you can just come over here and click disconnect. So that's how you create the OAuth 2 app in Xero and connect it to the FM accounting link solution.